People should be studying the most successful companies in the world, not individuals. You got to be more positive about where your show ends up, right? You got to train today like, I'm going to be in a big deal tomorrow, right? Because it's going to happen if you just stay focused on it. All the things that are happening to you right now, the sick days, the illnesses, the family that's pulling against you, the friends that counted you out, the problems you've had in your past, whatever it is, look, you can use it as an excuse or you can use it as fuel.
Top 10, I got a top 10. Got my motivation high for my top 10. Gotta learn from the wise women and men. All my life, like 9 and 9. For my top 10, top 10, 9 and 9. This one's for my top 10.
Need motivation?
Watch a top 10 with Believe Nation.
Hey, it's Carmichael, and this channel was created to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. You watch these videos because you know there's something more inside you too. You have Michael Jordan level talent at something. So get ready to study success, use negativity as fuel, and go harder on yourself with Grant Cardone and my take on his top 10 rules of success to give you the confidence, motivation, and belief that you need. Enjoy. Okay, let's kick it off with rule number 1. Study success.
People should be studying the most successful companies in the world, not individuals. Don't worry about Dave or Gary or Tony or Grant. What are successful people doing? You know, one of the biggest mistakes I've made in my life was tracking people that were doing better than me. So what? Like I made so many dumbass decisions because Dave did it. Or The Millionaire Next Door, that book. I don't want to be the millionaire next door. I want to know what Jeff Bezos is doing. I want to know what the boys at Google are doing, okay? Why does a guy like Mark Zuckerberg go from college dorm room to one of the richest people on the planet? That's who we should be studying. And don't listen to everybody else, because those people have financial freedom to the point to where they can do anything they want. Like, you cannot mess up some of these people's situation. They couldn't screw it up if they wanted to. So the 10X rule it says, hey, look, you want to scale to a point to where you have the life you deserve. It's not about the money you want or the money you need. Scale your business so you can walk away from it and money never stops taking care of you and your family. You don't need to study 27 different Warrens. You study one Warren, you're probably going to be good. Most of us, because of Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, we're listening to so many different people that people do nothing. This is the new crisis of our era. People are doing nothing, not because they're lazy, because they have data that is conflicting. So if you listen to Dave says buy a house, then you listen to Grant says that's stupid, you're not going to do anything. And if you're never going to buy any real estate, hey, go ahead and buy one house. Yeah, you're going to regret it later, and you're going to be like, I wish I'd have done what Cardone said. But you got to do something. And what you don't want to do is listen to God and the devil, because then you get stuck in purgatory and you don't have any fun at all.
Rule number 2, help others.
Look for somebody to help, man. There's people all over this planet, man, just lost. I told my mom when I was 16 years old, one day I'm going to be successful. One day I'm going to be successful, and one day I'm going to help a lot of people. And I said that to her because I wanted somebody to help me. See, I've always loved helping people. Always. I am most happy when I'm helping someone else. Nothing to do with money. If I can help somebody, not give them something, but if I can actually help somebody to feel better about themselves, to know what to do in a phone call, to know what to do on a sales call, to know how to follow up their girlfriend or their boyfriend, or to solve some problem in their life, or how to get some money. Why don't we do this, man? Why don't we make it 100? Thank you, man. And you keep it. Thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. Yeah. You see that big smile on his face when I did that? Just like pop. Yeah. Help somebody.
Rule number 3, use negativity as fuel.
Looks like I'm showing off all the time. Here's what you don't know. You don't see all the hard work, the years. Don't quit, okay? If I'd have quit I wouldn't have the wife, wouldn't have the kids, wouldn't have the bird, wouldn't have the cars, wouldn't have the real estate, wouldn't have my physical and my mental health. I wouldn't have the success. Nobody would know me. Nobody would know me. So you see where I'm at today, but you don't see all the days that I got up when I didn't want to get up. All the days when I went to work and made a call when I didn't want to make a call. All the days that I called somebody back that had rejected me over and over and over again. All the book publishers that wouldn't publish my books. All the TV people that said, no, man, you're too noisy. All that. All the things that are happening to you right now, the sick days, the illnesses, the family that's pulling against you, the friends that counted you out, the problems you've had in your past, whatever it is, look, you can use it as an excuse or you can use it as fuel.
Rule number 4, be hard on yourself.
I just had a coaching call with some friends of mine. They come in every month and they're working on their business. They're going to bust $1 million this month. When I met them, they were literally, the company was not making money. They're going to make $1 million. They asked me a question today that I want to talk about. They're like, dude, how are you? Everybody we talk to talks about being nice to their people, taking care of their people, doing this for their people. Why is it the answer you have is different? I said, what do you mean? Well, it seems like you're hard on people. I said, no, man, I'm not being hard on people. I'm just trying to take care of my environment. I'm not trying, I don't practice being a DIK. I'm trying to take care of my environment. My decisions are about my environment, right? So little Grant's this little phone right here. This is little Grant. He got issues. He needs to clean up his issues. Grant's got to get hard on Grant. Okay, you guys out there, y'all so soft on your people, it's because you're soft on yourself. Right? That's why you end up with no money. You end up with people betraying you. You end up with people taking advantage of you. Even your kids don't appreciate you. You got to be hard on yourself. I'm hard on everybody around me, but mostly I'm hard on me.
Also, if you want to have more self-love and confidence, check out my 254 series. They're free. The links to join are in the description below.
I've been at a point in my life where I thought less of me than anyone thought of me. How many have been there?
You have to go build self-confidence. When you're trying to get wealthy, you want to go all in and it not be a bet. You need to know the space so well that you're like, I know for sure this is going to work.
Rule number 5, become the person you should be.
The theme that runs in my life is just disappointment throughout the whole thing. Particularly the first, from 10 years old to 25. And then 25 to 50, I was doing better because I had a drug problem at 16.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Was that the disappointment, or was it like
No. The drugs were a byproduct. It was, the disappointment was, the school thing. School was disappointing. No uncles, no dad.
Right.
I didn't know direction, just boredom. Right. That's why what you do with these the races at least keeps somebody occupied for some moment of time that gives them a goal big enough and a challenge.
Sure.
I didn't have any challenges.
So you didn't have anybody like setting some goals up in front of you saying?
No. When my dad died, I kept waiting for one of the uncles to step up, and they didn't.
Got it.
And that pissed me off because I'm like, dude, somebody's got to step up and give me a little guidance here.
But you had older brothers and sisters?
My older brother died when I was 20.
Right.
So 10 years after my dad died,
got it.
So there was no men.
Got it.
Just a bunch of women.
And mom wasn't like setting big goals for you?
No. My mom grew up in bread lines. So,
right.
I'd go to my mom. I remember I did a deal when I was 30. Bought my first piece of real estate. And, Mom, I bought this piece of real estate. It was $3 million or $1.9 million. And she's like, wow, that's great. But I love you just the way you are.
Right.
And I hung up the phone. She said that to me 1,000 times. And I hung up the phone and said, yeah, but I don't love me the way I am. And then my counselor buddy, Dale, says, you need to love yourself the way you are. I said, ain't never gonna happen, dude.
Right.
I said, that's the big lie. I don't wanna love me the way I am. I wanna become the guy I should be.
Rule number 6, stack up some experience.
Nobody ever told me when I was going to school, 17 years of school, nobody ever said, hey, maybe you wanna stack up some experiences. And then what happens is, kids, rather than going to college, what they do today is they'll go travel for a year. Dude, You ought to flip it. Go get your work ethic in. Bank some money. Bank some money. I'm gonna do this left-handed. Bank some money and then go on the trip of your life. Oh, left-handed, I'm so good. I'm so good at everything. You gotta have confidence, man. So look. And the confidence comes from doing stuff. The confidence comes from doing business, not from traveling, right? Like I know people that traveled when they were young and then they go back into the workplace, into the business place, and they're like, dude, I don't have any confidence in business. You wanna have confidence in business, confidence in money, confidence with your family, confidence that you can go places. And look, money might not make you happy. I know some of you believe that, but it gives you the security to go where you want, do what you want, and stay as long as you want, if you can get that money right.
Rule number 7, be fair to yourself.
Yesterday, I had to make a phone call to a guy. Hey, bro, you're not getting the deal. Let me tell you what the deal is. It's a $115 million loan. Okay, and there's 2 groups doing the deal. They're going to hate seeing this when they see it. One group is at 0.40, one group is 0.250. This is my friend right here. My friend's too much money, man. And this other guy over here got me more proceeds. He gave me more assurances. I had to tell my friend, sorry, bruh. Sorry, I got to go with my boy down here. Oh, man, Grant, we've been friends. You like me, I like you. We've been to dinner, you know my family. Sorry, bro. Don't know what to tell you, dude. It would not be fair to my family, to my children, to my investments, to my money, to my hard work, to this deal, to my investors. It would not be fair. By the way, if there were no investors, it would not be fair to me to pay more money to do business with you because you're my friend. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. This is where you guys all get confused. He's my friend. If he's my friend, then I should not have to pay for that relationship. By the way, if he's my friend, he will be my friend after I make this hard decision.
Rule number 8, have a dream.
I remember hearing a story my twin brother told me years ago about this dude. I think his name was Vincent. Wealthy dude in London. Everywhere he went on a chopper.
What a way to ride, huh?
Okay? I knew I was not in a place to ever do that, but I always thought every once in a while I'd be like, dude, what would it take? You know what I did? I quit on the dream before I even had the dream. I'm like, I'll never have that. I quit on the dream before I had the dream. I've done this my whole life. Don't make this mistake. Come here.
It's really comfortable.
Huh?
It's really comfortable.
Okay.
What's that?
Okay. Don't quit on the dream before you have the dream.
Okay, I won't.
And when I heard that Vincent was flying around on a helicopter all the time, I quit on my dream before I even had it. I just assumed I can never do that. I'll never have that. And then one day I went back and started looking at, dude, what do I have to do to go back and make my dreams a reality? And even if they don't become a reality, at least have the dream.
Rule number 9, be prepared.
I was in a deal and I sold the deal. I made $4 million on the deal.
I already know.
And I made the mistake of judging based on the profit rather than the opportunity. Mm-hmm. Okay, the guy that bought the deal from me ended up selling it for 13 million more.
So you would have made 17 million.
I'd have made 17 million rather than 4 million. Okay, so now why do I tell you that? Because I did not know when I was a young salesman at 25, 26, 27 years old, any more than Jared knew. When he started working here, or when he had a job at that corporate company where they cut your bonus.
Yeah.
They jacked you. He did not know then he would be negotiating $100 million contracts at a company. I did not know when I was selling automobiles in 25, 26 years old that I was preparing for $100 million deals when I would be 55 years old.
Yeah.
Like you guys don't, like you got to be more positive about where your show ends up, right? You got to train today like I'm going to be in a big deal tomorrow. Right? Because it's going to happen if you just stay focused on it. So for those of you, Jared made a good point about the sales thing. You don't think you're a salesperson because you're running a dental business. Yeah. Your top line is your revenue line. That's called sales.
Dude,
guys, we got a problem, guys? So much distraction, right? Okay, so let me know, all right?
If you buy a car and you pay too much, like you could
Every time you buy a
negotiate the deal poorly, and you could pay too much money in interest, you could pay too much money for the car. That could cost you $5 to $10 grand. You could buy a house and negotiate a bad loan. You could buy at the wrong time. You could negotiate a bad deal. That could cost, dude, in 2008, people lost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And people made millions and hundreds of millions watching the opportunity. So you can't see opportunities you're not ready for, okay? You cannot catch a wave you're not prepared to surf. It is impossible.
And rule number 10, the last one before a very special bonus clip, is have a dream.
Look at this view, Ryan.
I thought it was chilly.
No, it felt so good.
Wow, that breeze is nice.
Moo! Moo! Come on, boys! You know the story of the young bull and the old bull at the top of the hill, right?
No one got that joke earlier.
Yeah, well, you know the story, right? The young bull says to the old bull, he says, "Hey, old man, old bull, why don't we go down there and breed a bull? Breed one of that cattle, breed some of them cows." And the old bull says, "Hey, why don't we just go down there and breed them all?" That's a 10X bull right there.
Now I've got a special bonus clip from Grant on how to always pursue the second sale that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, it's time for the 3-point landing questions. Let's go from just watching a video to taking action. Here we go. Question number 1. Where do you need to become the person that you should be? Number 2, who are 3 successful people you will study this week? And number 3, what negativity can you use as fuel? And if you made it this far in the video, I want to celebrate you. Give me a hashtag believe down in the comments as well.
I want to share with you one simple strategy, then I'm going to follow up with a second one that will, I guarantee you, will double your income. Okay, I don't promise you this. I guarantee you this.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't do it, it's because you're not doing it right. That's how sure I am. This is called the second sale. The second sale is the most powerful way to drive revenue that you have. It's not the first sale, it's the second sale. The second sale is all about timing. So when Kayla buys something from me, whether it's $78, $7,800, $78,000, or $78 million, when she buys something from me, the timing on the second sale is critical. Okay, you acknowledge the first sale. Thank you, Kayla. This is awesome. Let me write it up. Let me get it done. I'm writing everything up. I know in my mind, I'm going to make it a practice. Second sale. I'm going for the second sale. Every time, in every situation, I'm going to move for the second sale. I don't care if she told me she doesn't have money, she's broke, she's on a budget, she can't afford it, and the $78 was too much. Always, 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 always pursue the second sale.
If you want 10 more rules for success from Warren Buffett, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.